Let's talk about one of my personal favorites, Guardians of the Galaxy. Probably don't need to say this, but spoilers ahead, so click that like button and come back later. So going to this film in middle school, I had no idea who the Guardians of the Galaxy were. But after seeing it, they became a household name for my family and the whole world. This movie was the start of a very long tradition with me and my dad where we will see every single MCU movie together. This film had such a great soundtrack. It introduced me to a whole era of 80s music. I even bought the mixtape of the movie and got a Walkman so I could listen to it. Now it took me a lot of thinking about who I think my favorite character of the film is, and I think that character is Groot. I just love how precious he can be when he's with his friends and with complete strangers. Plus, you gotta love the dancing baby Groot. My headcanon is that Drax learned his invisibility trick from Groot. And even though that I cried to myself when Groot died, I personally found Sal's and the other Nova Corps members more sad. The reason I'm more sad for their deaths is because of Rocket. Because even though that Rocket barely even knew Sal or the other Nova Corps members, he's still the one who sent them all to Ronin's ship. I mean, look at his face here. That face tells me that he sent over 100 soldiers with families to their death. I betcha he even still regrets it to this day. Anyway, like mentioned in my Thor the Dark World review, I had more than one favorite part, and that's the same case with this film here. I have 4 favorite parts to be specific, so here they are. The first being that opening scene, because come on, I think we all dance and sing like that when we're alone or listening to 80s music. The second being that Yondu arrow scene. It was such a cool introduction to Yondu and his powers, and I could not wait to see more of him in the future. My third favorite part of the film is when Peter challenged Ronan to that dance-off. I just love how confused Ronan is. Which leads me to my final favorite part, the Guardians of the Galaxy scene. I always get goosebumps while rewatching this scene. I'm pretty sure I watched this scene more times than the Avengers Assemble scene in 2012. It's just a really cool scene, from its music to them defeating Ronan. God, I love this movie. I give this movie a 9.8 out of 10, giving it an A+. Anyway, that's my review. Go down to those comments and tell me what you thought of the review. And click that like and subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest content. See ya.